Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Pranab. In this video, I will be discussing about Chapter 6 Pure Substances, Elements and Compounds of Class 6. Let's start the chapter. What are elements and compounds? All the substances around us are made up basic substances that are called elements. An element is a simple substance that cannot be broken down to simpler substances. There are more than 100 elements found on the earth. More than 100 elements are there in the earth. When two or more elements combine chemically, they form compounds. So compound are the mixture of elements. For example, hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. Other examples of compound are salt, sugar, rust, etc. There are millions of compounds. Lots of compounds are there. Here is a time-lapse clip of rusting. Observe the rusting here. And here is salt. Properties of elements and compounds. Each element has certain specific properties, but the properties change when they combine chemically. For example, let us take the example of water. Oxygen and hydrogen combine to form water. Oxygen helps things to burn, whereas hydrogen can burn. Oxygen helps things to burn, whereas hydrogen can burn. But their compound, that is water, neither burns nor allow other substances to burn. Water is used to put out fires, like this. Now here is a teacher demonstration to understand the properties of elements and compounds. If we take some iron filings in a watch glass and move a magnet above them, you will see that the iron filings stick to the magnet. If you have not seen iron filings, these are the iron filings, particles or the dust of iron. To observe, to understand this, here is a picture. Iron filings, observe the iron filings here. If we add iron filings and sulfur together, this is iron filings and this is sulfur. If we add them, then we have a mixture of iron filings and sulfur, and we can use a magnet to separate the iron filings from the mixture. Molecules. Some atoms can exist by themselves, but many atoms do not exist independently in nature. They join together with other atoms, either of the same element or of different elements. For example, water. Water is a molecule which is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Compounds are made up of atoms of different elements combining chemically in a fixed ratio. The smallest part of an element or a compound is molecule. The atoms in a molecule is held together by strong forces of attraction called chemical bonds. So there is a strong force of attraction between two atoms in a molecule. A molecule can be made up of one atom, two atoms or more atoms bound to each other. So there are some examples. Examples of molecules which have one atom are zinc, iron, tin, aluminium, copper, silver, gold. Examples of molecules which have two atoms are hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine. Examples of molecules which have more than two atoms are sulfur, phosphorus, etc. There are molecules of elements, hydrogen and oxygen, as well as molecules of compounds like water and carbon dioxide. Pure substances and mixtures. Elements and compounds are called pure substances because they are made up of only one kind of molecule. Pure substances have fixed melting and boiling points. Melting point means the temperature at which it melts, and boiling point means the temperature at which it boils. Materials that contain different substances physically mixed in any ratio are called mixtures. Mixtures are not pure substances. See the salt and sand mixture, and salt, water and sand mixture. There are certain differences between mixtures and compounds. Like mixtures, they are made up of different substances mixed physically in any ratio. Compounds, they are made up of different elements that are chemically combined in a fixed ratio. Mixtures, the components of a mixture can easily be separated by physical methods. The constituents of a compound cannot be separated easily. Compounds of a mixture retain their individual properties. A mixture shows properties of all its components. The elements in a compound lose their properties. Compounds have entirely different properties from the elements that make them up. Mixtures can be homogeneous or heterogeneous. All compounds are homogeneous. So here is a homogeneous mixture. If we add salt to water, we cannot see the salt, it dissolves in the water. So it's an example of homogeneous mixture. Mixture of sugar and salt is the example of heterogeneous mixture. There are some symbols and formulae for elements. The short form used to refer to an element is called a symbol. Each element is represented by the first letter of its name written in capitals. For example, hydrogen is written as H, oxygen is written as O, carbon is written as C, nitrogen is written as N, sulfur is written as S, phosphorus is written as P. If two elements have names beginning with the same letter, then a second letter in lowercase is written with the first letter of the name. For example, calcium is written as Ca, chlorine is written as Cl, neon is written as Ne, helium is written as He, H capital, E small, aluminum is written Al is the symbol of aluminum, zinc is written as Zn, here is zinc. If you have not seen zinc, then here is zinc. Magnesium is written as Mg. The symbols of some elements do not follow the spellings of their names in English. They are based on the names of the elements in other languages such as Latin and German. For example, Latin name of gold is aurum, so the symbol is Au. Here is gold. Antimony has name stibium, so the symbol is Sb. Iron has name ferrum, so the symbol Fe. Lead has name plumbum, so the symbol is Pb. Mercury has name hydrogyrum, so the symbol is Hg. Potassium has name kalium, so the symbol is K. Silver has name argentinum, so the symbol is Ag. Sodium has name natrium, so the symbol is Na. Tin has name stannum, so the symbol is Sn. Tungsten has name wolfram, so the symbol is W. Molecules are represented by a combination of symbol and numbers. For example, oxygen molecule has 2 atoms, so it is represented by O2. Hydrogen molecule has 2 atoms, so it is represented by H2. Water is a compound of hydrogen and oxygen, so it is represented by H2O, in which 2 atoms of hydrogen and 1 atom of oxygen is there. How elements form compounds? How elements form compounds. Elements go through chemical reactions to form compounds. In chemical reaction, the substances which react with each other are called reactants. For example, oxygen and hydrogen reacts, then oxygen and hydrogen are reactants, and the product is water. The substances which are formed after reactions are called products. When elements react with oxygen, they form compounds called oxides. You see the bond between two oxygen atoms. When elements react with chlorine, they form compounds called chlorides. When elements react with sulfur, the compound formed is called sulfides. That's all in the chapter 6. Hope you enjoyed the chapter and enjoyed the video also. Thank you for watching.